Hey everybody, welcome back to End the Foul. It's been a week. I'm along here with my partner Kevin Davis, James Rowe, and we have a lot to talk about. It's been a week now, and a lot of things has happened, especially in the worldwide of MLB baseball, and plus also some lockout news on the NFL. And it looks like that will be coming to an end. And the basketball we don't really care about right now because it's not basketball
We're
season.
going to talk about the World Cup a little bit too.
So USA with the big win today. Hope Solo, amazing, and looks like you think USA is going to win it all.
I hope they do.
Depends on who they play.
It's either down to Sweden or Japan.
Well, if it's Japan, they're going to win because everybody just remembers World War II. And
Oh my God.
Sweden, I don't know nothing about them, and I don't think anybody else cares. So
Sweden.
I say USA wins the whole thing.
Yeah, I would say USA's favorite to win, but anybody's game, anything could happen. So.
But anyway, big news last night. All-Star game just passed. Home run derby. We'll get to that right now. But big news
Congratulations
last
to Robinson Cano
whatever.
and Derek Jeter on getting your 3,000th hit. Salute you.
I respect him a lot for his 3,000 hit and everything. But big news, like 12 o'clock last night, K-Rod, famously known as Francisco Rodriguez, on the New York Mets closer, was traded to the Brewers for two players to be named later, which we still have no idea who it is.
I think they're probably going to be prospects. If anything,
they're going to be prospects. They're automatically prospects. If it's like two players to be named later, I mean, the Mets get to choose who they are.
Mhm.
But I was watching SportsCenter last night and said Peanut Gavin said they weren't that good of players.
Okay.
But they said they might have an impact on the team. They might have an impact on the team. What do you think of the Mets' decision to trade K-Rod?
As of right now, it's sort of like a yes and no. I'm gonna say it's a good deal because honestly, they're 11.5 games back. They're gonna need a miracle to get over Philly and Atlanta. Okay, so as of right now, and if you're a team that's looking to rebuild, I guess it's a good decision to trade him because it's like you're getting rid of his salary. Okay, you're getting rid of his
exactly. And that's
stuff.
why I was kind of happy when he got traded.
Exactly, and you're bringing in two prospects. Who knows? They could be good. They couldn't be.
Diamond
You
in the
never
rough,
know.
right there.
You never know. But that's the thing, though. It's a good trade because it opens up positions, and that's what it is. I mean, they have a lot of closers that are there, but honestly, it's not a good trade because why would you trade one of your key players like that? Your key closer. See, in that mind, when you trade away your closer,
When you trade away your
but
closer,
listen, if you trade away your closer, okay, and then that's one of the main key components on your team that closes out the win. It's not a good trade. It's not a good trade. I'm sorry.
Oh,
You
it's not.
need a closer. Yankees, Mariano Rivera. Pirates, Joe Hanrahan. You got the Red Sox with Papelbon. Bell, Wilson.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
those are all good closers that help their teams win games in tight scoring. So when it's 4-3, like say if the Phillies, okay, you're playing the Phillies, it's 4-3, 4-2. You need somebody to close out that game. K-Rod can come in. K-Rod could bam, there's the game. But when you have Isringhausen or Manny Acosta or Bob Parnell playing against a hot Phillies or Atlanta Braves team, depending on where they're coming from at that season, you don't know what they're going to do in that type of situation. Meanwhile, K-Rod had 74 saves or 72 saves
Couple years
when
ago.
he was with the Angels. Just saying, and putting that
Well,
out there.
yeah.
He's one of the best closers as right now in the major leagues. And to give away that type of player, it's just, honestly, in my view, it's idiotic, okay? Because the Mets are a good team, okay? They're not bad. They just happen and are unfortunate enough to play in a really good division with the Phillies and the Braves.
And with the injuries.
And with the injuries that they have.
Come on, as much as you look at it, I don't think you can ever find a team in MLB history
Mhm.
who have their star player in Jose Reyes, David Wright. You can even put Ike Davis up there because this guy was having an MVP type season before he even got hurt.
Mhm.
And the fact that the luck that we have when it comes to injuries coming at the wrong time, the Mets are. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You know, and you look at it. They're 46-45.
Mhm.
46-45 with David Wright and Ike been out for basically half the season already.
Yeah.
Half the first part of the season. You're missing Johan Santana, who's been out since last September, and maybe he'll come back. We don't know. I personally think that he'll come back maybe in the end of August, but right now they're saying right in the middle of August, but we don't know. But you come into the season. Listen, you look at your players. Everyone was healthy. Everyone was healthy at the beginning of the season. I mean, they started 5-13. There was a horrible start, but you know what? Boston started 0-10, and then they got right back.
Yeah.
Right back.
Well, the Mets aren't Boston.
Well, I know the Mets are not Boston, but I can just you could see how a team could just turn like that.
Yeah, exactly. Look at the Rockies a couple years ago when they were like 26-50. They came back and didn't they win the division or the wild card?
They won the wild card.
One or the other.
And
then they went to the World Series and lost to the.
Well, that's because I honestly think because they swept everybody in that postseason. Boston went to a Game 7 with Cleveland. I think it was Cleveland at that time. I think it was, yeah. And they, Rockies didn't play for like 9-10 straight days, so that hot streak that they had just cooled off in an instant.
And I gotta say, big ups to the Brewers because what they did right there, they're looking to win, okay? And with being in that division and seeing that the Brewers got K-Rod, honestly, it's like it's terrifying now because it's like, but being in that division, the only thing they're gonna do is they're gonna get better because Fielder is probably most likely gonna re-sign with the team. Ricky Weeks is probably going to re-sign with the team, okay? And it's a good deal for them.
I don't know if they have enough money for sign Fielder.
They will. Fielder will stay if they win this
year.
If they win this year,
if they win the whole thing this year, I could see Fielder staying.
Even if they go to the championship game, I could see him staying because at least he'll know he'll get there.
But again, they're doing again what they did 2-3 years ago in 2008 when they traded for Cesar Sabathia, traded their prospects away for him. They got into the playoffs, which was their goal.
Yeah.
They can get into the playoffs with this team before K-Rod. Now this will get them deeper, and I think that'll
help them out.
Definitely will.
Take added pressure off of John Axford.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just gonna let you know now, Milwaukee, just be ready to hold your breath in the ninth inning because that's with K-Rod. There's always gonna be a man on. There's always gonna be a man on second, scoring position, no matter what. He's just. He had a couple 1-2-3 innings this year, in which I was shocked by. He was actually his ERA is like 3.5. It gotten up in the last couple months or so. 3.16. I'm sorry. It's gone up a couple in the last couple weeks, but he wasn't pitching that much. I think he went like a week without pitching. So if you go a week without pitching, come back and tight game just like that, you're gonna give it up. Yeah. I don't care who you are. It was 14-7 against Detroit. With the Mets when they had their barrage of offensive explosion. I don't know how that happened. And then it got 14-9, 14-10, and, but he shut it down, but, you can't give him that. He's better when it's a one-run lead, honestly. Mm-hmm. If it's a one-run lead, he's much better than he is.
It's the same exact thing with Mariano Rivera.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Rivera can't come into a tie game because, he blows a lot this year. I've seen a lot.
Well, he's getting old.
I know he's getting old. But he's still the best closer in baseball. What do you want me to say?
Yeah.
I'm not knocking. There's no reason to knock him. Best closer in the history of MLB. He's getting old, and I heard a couple Yankee fans dissing him too.
Well, it's like what I was saying before when I was coming up here. Okay. New York fans are the most hypocritical fans in the world. They will love you. They will hate you. It's just how it is.
Yeah, it is.
It's just how it is. And I know they're gonna say, if I know people are gonna say, every fan is like that. Well, New York fans are worse than any other fans. Honestly, you know how much let's just say if you were a Yankee fan and your team, or Yankee fan or a Met fan, and you had the team
My whole life.
Yeah.
Okay.
But listen. Let's say you're a Yankee fan and a Mets fan, but you had the team of the Chicago Cubs. Would you not want to get rid of everybody?
Well, clearly you would want to.
But they don't. They like their team.
No, they like their team.
They're loyal to their team.
They are loyal to their team.
But
it's been 104 years since they've won.
Yeah.
So they're going to take any team they can get, pretty much.
Yeah.
And
but you know what I'm getting at though? It's a good
hard to
example.
say.
What is it? No, it isn't hard to say.
Well,
What's a
some
good
of it.
example?
You could say
Like A-Rod, for instance. Okay, when A-Rod has a year where he bats barely over 300, hits
this year.
35 to 40 homers, and has like 100 RBIs. To some people, that's a bad season.
I've seen
Okay.
people complain about that being a bad season.
Exactly.
Today, Alex
Are
Rodriguez.
you
and
kidding me?
say-
I would take
I would
that
take
in a
that in a
heartbeat.
minute. I would take
Are you
that
kidding me?
in a minute.
But
Please,
there's
come
some
on,
people
you can't
that like,
say that.
and you guys, okay, Yankees fans, typically, not to put anything on you guys, but in my opinion, it's just my opinion.
If you don't bat 300, you shouldn't be on the
You
Yankees.
guys are the most hypocritical fans, and you could agree with me on this. Don't say you're not. Don't try and give me that
Defending.
crap about you're defending your team and you're defending Jeter, because that's bull. All of you guys wanted Jeter gone at the beginning of the season, and you know it. Don't even lie to me. I know you did. Because when you were sitting there on your TVs and watching him play or whatever, he's old, he's washed up, get rid of him, do this, do that, he's
Shouldn't have
done.
signed him.
We shouldn't have signed him, it's a waste of money, blah, 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 yada, 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 yada. No, alright? No. I don't even want to hear it.
I wish I had
Because
a guy who
listen,
batted
no.
280.
Because listen, he's your captain. You don't just get rid of him, okay? That's stupid. All right. When he's your captain and he plays like that, he busts his ass every single play, and you guys just want to get rid of him? That's ridiculous, okay? That's ridiculous. Be happy that you got a guy like that. Be happy that you guys have somebody with determination to go out there and play for you every single play. Because you guys aren't going to get that. When Jeter's gone, when A-Rod's gone, when Teixeira's gone, when everybody else is gone, and you have to deal with everybody that the Pittsburgh Pirates have to deal with, when bringing up prospects and farm systems and all that, then you'll know the grief. Then you'll say you want to get rid of them. But when you have a captain like that hits that, and you guys say you want to get rid of him, that's ridiculous, okay? Come back to me with another sob story, because I don't want to hear it. I would take Jeter in a heartbeat as of right now. You want to know why? Because he's a captain. He plays his team. He plays his ass off every play. And I want him. So if you guys don't want him, I'll take him. We'll trade you some more freaking prospects, all right? But when you come over there and you say, oh, no, I don't want him, he's washed up, he bats this, he's bat that, that's bull. So deal with the fact that he's your captain and just deal with it. He wants to stay a Yankee, then stay a Yankee. But when you guys say you want to get rid of him, that's ridiculous. He's done everything for this team. He came in there and won it as a rookie. They haven't won crap in 15 years and came in there in 96 and won it as a rookie. He won 5 championships. He has the most hits in Yankees history. 3,000. First Yankee, okay? With all those great teams, he's the first Yankee to hit 3,000. Then that's when you start to recognize him as being a good player, because he hits 3,000 hits. Not for when he batted 212 at the beginning of the season, but when he bats and gets a 3,000th hit. That's when you guys start to like him. That's why you guys are the most hypocritical fans in the world. So when you say to me that you're not, that's bull. Alright? So just end it. Keep Jeter, keep the players that you have, and that's it. Alright? And you were saying?
I don't know.
Sorry. But I had to go off.
It's fine. It's fine. It's part of the show. And I speak for Gus Johnson when I want to say this. All right. So since
We're going to take a
Jeter's done-
break. Alright? We're going to take a break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to talk about the American League, the All-Star
the All-Star
game,
Yeah.
and the Home Run Derby. So, we are going to take a break, and we'll be back in a couple minutes.